Alright, so I tried to take some video last night of this manipulation just for new beekeepers, but unfortunately the camera died or did something, and so we have another opportunity to do the video, and we're going to be working on a colony called R1. So in the evenings these guys are bearding pretty good, and there's no real reason for it. They have a brand new 10 frame deep. It only has foundation in it, so they should have moved up there and started building out comb and just, you know, expanded upwards, but they didn't. So when we added the honey soup around, I noticed that those frames hadn't really been touched too much. So what we're going to do today is I'm going to show you how to move the bees up and get that second deep drawn out. As it stands right now, it's July, I think it's the 28th. Yeah, July 28th. So we are running out of time in order to build that deep out and get it ready for winter. And that's the reason why we're doing this now. So with that all being said, I do have the veil cam on, so you'll be able to see what I see. And as we tear into this colony, we'll pull those frames up. If they are already up into that second deep and they're doing their jobs, great, we're going to leave them alone. But if they're not, we're going to do the manipulation and you'll see how it's done. So I'll pick this back up on the veil cam. Okay, so here we are on the back side of R1, and we got the veil cam running. Last night kept cutting out after 2 minutes, so hopefully it was just a bad battery. So we're going to put our gloves on because these girls are going to be a little bit testy. They are working a bridge flow right now. I'm not sure what exactly it is. I know there's clover out there because we planted it, but there's other things that they're bringing in too. So, and I've got probably, I'm going to guess, at least 10 acres, if not more, of sunflowers that are bloomed just down the road. So first thing we're going to do is just take a look in the top, see in the honey super, see if there's anything going on up there. If not, we'll put the lid back on, and then we'll check that second deep. All right. So this is that new Apame feeder. I'm not really a big fan of it, as you can see. I like the old style feeders myself, but they got this glued in there. There we go. Alright. So we got bees up in there, and they're in the honey super. You can see that. So that's great. Maybe they moved up. Maybe. So since we've got girls in this, we're going to just take a quick peek and see. Just a quick peek. Someone asked me in a comment, they said, how come you don't use your smoker? Well, there's a couple reasons why I don't. One, I work my bees in such a way that they don't really freak out. Two, I've got good genetics. See? I mean, they're right in my face. And these bees could care less. So, they're just good Appalachian feral bees. Close them back up. I don't need to see anything else. But what we do need to investigate is that second deep. So, let's get them buttoned back up. And they're going to get a little A little testy when I take this super off because they think I'm going after their food. Not yet, girls, not yet. Just keep packing it away. A lot of people want the fall honey, so. Alright, this should not be purplized down. It's not. Hopefully my queen excluder is purplized in, so we can just lift the whole thing right up. There we go. It's not. Let's keep them right there for now. Alright, so as we can see, there's a lot of bees into the second deep, but they haven't really done a whole lot with it yet. So this is why we've got to do this manipulation. You can see down in here there's not any real drawn comb. So we need to get them up into this box. So the way we're going to do that is we're going to take 2 frames out of the center of the hive here. And that's all you need is 2 frames. But they got to be specific frames. Alright, set these girls down over here. And they're going to get angry because I'm tearing their house apart. Put this center frame out here. Now when we remove these frames from below, we're going to backfill them with these 2 frames. So we're just going to keep them on the side there. And now we're going to separate you want to do this as gentle as you can. Alright. Just going to set this right here for right now. And as you can see, we're loaded up with bees, but they're not in that second deep. So we've got to find a couple of frames of brood. I mean, these are just gorgeous bees. I'm so pleased with this colony, and it's been through hell this whole season. They're just so strong. Rock solid feral bees. There we go. This is a honey frame, so they're going to get a little upset when you start messing with their food. I would be. There it is. There's a honey frame right there. Now what you want to make sure is there's no queen over here. And there's not. Alright. So we'll set this down in here. The handy frame holder that I have here, I built into my pads. Now what we want 2 frames of brood, and it doesn't matter if the queen is on the frames or not. We just need brood frames. Nothing there. They're drawing that frame out. That was one that we used to help. This colony has lost half of its bees in a split right after we pulled honey because they were so packed out with bees. Just a phenomenal queen. Here's another frame of food. More food. That's good. Set this back in there. Get into this brood nest. And we'll pull that up there, and then those nurse bees will go up there, and they'll start rapidly drawing out comb in that second deep. But you got to make sure we don't injure the queen during this problem, or during this process, rather. Another frame of food. More food. Packing it away for winter. They need to be doing some stuff upstairs though. We should be getting into brood in this frame or the next. Okay, this is another one that I pulled out from the split. I'm hoping we can see the queen here soon. No, there's a frame of brood right there. At least it looks like one. They're starting to get angry. But that's okay. These girls have really been a huge part of our success. Look at this frame. There's some brood right there. And she's probably working. There's all kinds of larvae and everything down in there. It's a fully laid out frame. So this is one we want to bring over and put up top. We got pollen baskets on some bees here coming in. I mean, this is a solid frame in anybody's book. Trying to see if I can see eggs. There's larvae in there for sure. Pearly white larvae. So, real good frame. We'll be moving this one up to the top. Just want to make sure we don't accidentally crush her or mess with her in any way. Alright. There we go. Let's get one more frame. Yeah, they're angry. For good reason, too. Again, remember, I'm not using any smoke, so what you're seeing here is just a natural defense mechanism. That's a nice frame. That's a really nice frame. Got a lot of drone brood going on in there. We got pearly white larvae. So we're going to be bringing this one up too. I wonder what's going on here. Just some wonky drone comb. I don't see Mama yet, but I know she's in here because I see the larva. Larva and eggs. That's all we need to see. We don't need to see her each and every single time, but when we do, we want to check her out and make sure she's in good health. And there's nothing wrong with her. Because right now, at this critical juncture, where we have about 90 days left, we got a couple of these queen cells right here. They're empty. I'm not going to worry about them. Alright, let's get these girls buttoned up. It is a cloudy day, so. There we go. So now what we do with the rest of this box down here, we're going to checkerboard those empty frames back into this. That's key. And it's very important that you do that, because what you want them to continue. You don't want a void in there, so they will fit this void, fill the void rather, with drawn comb. But whenever you're doing stuff like this, you always tend to have a risk. You don't want to crush the queen or do anything like that. So you want to be really careful. So we've got our empty frame there, and then we're going to take this frame right here. We got plenty of space, and we're going to put it back down in here. Okay. And then we're going to move this all over. We want to give it a nice wide berth, and we want to bring our food frame back up and put it in here. Just let it go down. Here we go. Okay. And now let's just put her all back together. There. Well, they may not be very happy with me right now. This is going to help them get that deep box fitted and or filled with comb, and hopefully lots of brood. And it's going to reduce the impulse on the inside of that hive, because they feel congested because they don't have any perceived space. So that's how you do it. And I hope it's helping somebody. We'll catch you on the next one.